Here we are with, please tell me your name.
I am Johnny Snitchin.
Johnny, I noticed that you are wearing a personal flotation device.
I am. Safety first when drinking. Safety first.
Because you might fall into...
anything.
Cheers, everyone. Welcome back to the Happy Hour, guys, and welcome to Lee, Massachusetts, in the Berkshire Mountains. Behind me is Moe's. Dr. Ray Oldenburg wrote a book called The Great Good Place. This is a third place of the highest order. By third place, this is what we mean. If home is your first place and work is your second, your third place is where everybody knows your name. It's where you walk in and you are free from expectations. You can just be whoever you want to be. Sounds a lot like Moe's. They also have a very interesting website address that we're going to talk to the owner about in a minute. And, okay, this is a sleepy little town in the western end of Massachusetts. And for some reason, in this pub, they get some of the most amazing beers on draft and in the bottle, and some of the best bourbons and scotches and whiskeys that we have ever seen. Stuff that has barely hit the market, that we can't even find in, let's say, New York City, they have here at Moe's. Let's go find out why. Come on. We are behind the bar here at Moe's with Josh Cohen, who is the owner and chief bottle washer and mayor and all things of Moe's.
Toilet bowl scrubbing, sweeping, mopping, stocking, ordering, bartending, making people feel good, or at least trying.
Now I noticed back on the back wall it said something about no Coors Light, and then somebody threw a .com sticker on it. Yeah, is that your website?
That is our new website, NoCoorsLight.com.
What's the story behind that?
Well, we turned this old-timer mill worker bar from the late 80s and 90s into a craft beer destination.
Tell me, what do you like about it here?
My God, every time I come here, there's like 7 or 8 different beers on tap that I've never had before.
So, for our first year of business, we spent a good year telling people, sorry, no Coors Light. So, it's not a political statement or a stance, it's more of a tired no Coors Light.
So how did you come to craft beer?
Well, we were always going to open a bar. I say we because the voice is in my head. One of my better friends from high school, Sam Calcione, is the founder and owner of Dogfish Head. We're still growing. We still set records. In fact, our biggest days are still ahead of us. We don't just want to be the best bar in Lee. We want to be the best beer and whiskey destination in all of the Northeast, and hopefully end up in the national conversation someday.
And what are you drinking?
The Firestone Parabola.
What in God's name is that?
It's kind of like a fudge brownie with a bourbon chaser. Have a sip.
I'll be right back. What's coming up? What can people expect when they come through the door?
We're always looking for the next it beer. We're always looking to be one of the first people in the state and the area to carry these beers. In the short term, you can look for beers like Dogfish Head 120 IPA this Monday, Firestone Parabola.
I love that it celebrates the diverse beauty of American craft brewing. Like the Pony Bar in New York, but way more obnoxious 90s rock on the hi-fi.
A lot of physical stuff coming up. We own some property up front where we're looking at some retail options. We like selling beer and we like selling stuff. So, you know, we still, after 4 years, feel like we're in startup mode. So look for lots of new physical and liquid additions to the facility as we continue to grow.
Do you really mean that?
I do. They're like a family. They're very kind.
And they have raspberry and strawberry beer.
True. Nice soap in the bathrooms, too.
And good soap in the bathrooms.
So take it from us, Happy Hour Nation. Moe's has things you've never seen before, from Firestone Parabola on tap to Canadian Breakfast Stout from Founders in the bottle. I even found a bottle of Four Roses limited edition single barrel bourbon. What? That was amazing. Now, Moe's doesn't have a kitchen, but they do have snacks behind the bar, and all the restaurants in town are very used to delivering right to the front door. Moe's in Lee, Massachusetts is a must. Get in there, say hello to Josh, make some new friends, try some new beers, and if you're lucky, you might just see our cameraman, Nick Dillenberg, practicing his circus skills. And we'll see you guys next time. Cheers.
Thank you so much for having us, man.
Thank you. See you, Moe's.
What is Moe's again? What is Moe's?
Moe's is a bar for people who don't go to bars, or as I like to say, it's we're not a bar, we're Moe's.